Hello everyone, welcome to the gatelectures.com. So in today's session we are going to start the topic communication. This topic plays vital role in the UGC NET examination, and the reason behind is every year at least 4 to 5 questions come from this section only. And my suggestion is just go through the entire video, and in the upcoming video I'm going to solve all the UGC NET questions, and that will be more than sufficient. There's no need to go through any book or any other resource. This video is more than sufficient. Just watch this video one time, two time, and after that solve the UGC NET previous year questions only. Okay, so let's start. Now this is the syllabus of communication topic. Okay, so first one is nature of communication. We will cover characteristics of communication, types of communication, which is very important. Every year one question comes from this section. And the next one is barriers in communication. This is also very important. Okay, and the next one is effective classroom communication. Okay, so all the entire syllabus we are going to cover. So let's start with the introduction part. So communication is the English word, and basically it is evolved from Latin language. Communication is derived from these two words. Words are communis. First word is communis and the second word is communicare. Okay, communication word is derived from these two words, communis and communicare. What do you understand by these two words? Communis is a noun word and communicare is a verb. Communis means common, or you can say communality or sharing, and communicare is a verb which means make something common. Let's suppose two persons are there. This person name is A and this person name is B. A wants to communicate with B. If let's suppose this person knows English language and this person knows Hindi language, then they are not able to communicate with each other. So for that they should have something common between these two. Let's suppose they know the same language. Okay, then they are okay with it, then they are able to communicate with each other. And the second one is sharing. What? Sharing the knowledge, sharing the ideas between them. Okay, so in total, if we define the communication, so basically communication is the act of conveying meanings from one entity, or you can say the group of entities through the use of mutually understood signs, language, or semantic rules. Semiotic rules means what? Basically we have if we talk about rules, we have three kinds of rules are there. First one is syntactic. Second one is pragmatic, and the third one is semantic. In this syntactic means all the formal properties of signs and symbols are involved. In the pragmatic, we are concerned with the relationship between the signs and the symbols. And in the semantic, we are study the relationship between the signs and symbols. Okay, so this is important because in UGC NET December 2012, this question is already asked. They said communication is an English word, and you have to tell that this communication word is derived from which words. So correct answer is communis and communicare. So let's discuss the whole communication process with this help of this diagram. That will be more helpful for you. There is one sender and there is one receiver in the whole communication process, and there is one and there is some common channel in between them through which they are able to communicate. And sender sends a message. Let's suppose he sends a message hello to this person, and after receiving this message he said hi and give the feedback to this person S. Okay, so basically there are two kinds of communications. First one is half duplex, and the second kind is of full duplex. So in the half duplex, if we talk about half duplex, walkie-talkie is the best example. Walkie-talkie. Okay, in military areas, people generally use this walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie half duplex क्या है? Let's suppose two persons are there. Okay, there is one channel is there, there is one common channel is there, but at the same time only one person can speak, either this person or either this person. अगर ये communicate करेगा first, then he reserved this whole channel, and this person is not able to send the message. After receiving this message, then he is able to use this channel and send their message. This example is a half duplex. This is a half duplex communications, and walkie talkie में यही होता है, एक टाइम पर एक ही person can able to talk. फुल डुप्लेक्स का बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल है मोबाइल फोन्स कैसे? We know that at the same time both person can talk. Okay, if there is one common channel between them, then एक टाइम पर ये भी मैसेज को कन्वे कर सकता है एंड एट द सेम टाइम ये भी मैसेज को कन्वे कर सकता है. देयर इज नो सच रेस्ट्रिक्शन दैट कि अगर एक ने उस चैनल को रिजर्व कर दिया तो second person not able to send the message. So this kind of communication is full duplex communication. Okay, so there is in this whole communication process we need one sender, receiver, message, channel and feedback. Okay, simple. So let's move further. So next is principles of effective communication. So first one is persuasive and convincing dialogue. Choose your words and it should be very convincing. Next one is two-way transfer of information. For the effective communication, there should be a two-way communication. Means that अगर एक person, if this is a person A, अगर वो message send कर रहा है to a second person and this person is not responding back, and there is no such feedback or acknowledgement from this person, then this is not an effective communication. For the effective communication, two-way process should be there. So this is the second principle. And the third principle is participation of audience is also good for the effective communication. Now the next one is strategic use of grapevine. When you have not a prescribed channel, in that case you use it very strategically for the effective communication. Now the next one is clarity of purpose. If this person wants to communicate with this person, then this person should have some clarity why he wants to communicate with this person. Okay, clarity of the topic, clarity of the information he wants to share with this person. Now the next one is listen intelligent. It means that, let's suppose you have heard about homophones. Let's suppose let's take two words, wait and wait. If this person talk about this wait, and if this person not listen very carefully and he predict that this person called this wait, then it creates some problem, right? So the receiver should, listen very intelligently. Sometimes pronunciation problem is also there. So in that kind, we did not say that it is a effective communication. Now the next one is selection of proper media. This selection of proper media is very important for the effective communication. I'm telling you why. Let's suppose there are two persons out there, or person A and person B. पर्सन ए के पास पर्सन बी का एडमिट कार्ड है एंड विद इन 5 days एग्जाम है. तो पर्सन ए के पास 3 ऑप्शंस हैं. या तो वो ईमेल के थ्रू से सेंड करे, या फिर स्पीड पोस्ट के थ्रू से सेंड करे, या फिर सिंपल पोस्ट के थ्रू सेंड करे. ओके, बट इनमें से फास्ट ईमेल ही है, तो ही ऑप्ट दिस मीडिया टू सेंड दिस मैसेज टू बी. ओके, सो अगर वो उस इन 3 मीडियाज, इन तीनों मीडिया में से अगर वो मान लो स्पीड पोस्ट भी ऑप्ट करता है, सो इट मे बी अ चांस कि इट टेक्स मोर टाइम. So this is not a effective communication. So for the effective communication, proper media को choose करना, this is also very play a very vital role in this whole effective communication procedure. So the next one is obtaining feedback. This is also very interesting because let's suppose there is one person A and there is a person B, है ना, और इनके बीच में कोई चैनल है, कोई कम्युनिकेशन चैनल है, and it may be a case due to noise some messages are destroyed. Let's suppose इसने 5 messages, let's suppose 3 messages B को send किया, and due to the noise, due to the distortion in the channel, out of 3, let's suppose 2 of the messages are are failed, and only the one message is received by the receiver B. But how this person A get to know कि out of 3 only one message is received by person B? For that, feedback is very important. After getting each message, B should give feedback to person A. Okay, I received your message 1, please send the next message. So in that case, this person A send next message, and then this person gives feedback to this to the message number 2, and now this person 3 send the message send the message number 3. And let's suppose due to some noise, this message is get distorted. So in that case, after some time, this person B sent another acknowledgement that I did not receive any message from your side, so please send it again. Maybe it may be a case कि वो बीच में कहीं distorted हो गया हो. So feedback is also plays a very important role in the effective communication. Okay, now the next one is elements of communication. In the in the process of communication, we use this. So the first is sender, who sends the message. Next one is message, the message the sender he wants to send, right? Channel through which the sender sends the message. Now next one is receiver, those who receive the message with the help of through some channel. And the response is like your feedback. Like we already discussed, if this one is the sender and the message is inside this envelope is hello, and this is the communication channel between them, and through this communication channel, this message is pass to this receiver R, and this receiver R, after getting the message, this receiver sends back the response, or you can say feedback, to the sender that yes, I received your message and now I'm saying hi to you. Okay, that's it. So these are the elements of communication: sender, message, channel, receiver, and response, or you can say feedback. Now the next one is process of communication. Let's discuss the whole process of communication in a very detailed manner, and you can see that there is some elements of communication we have already discussed, like sender, message, receiver is there, response is there, channel is there, but there some terms are also there: encoded, decoded. To understand these terms, let's take one interesting example. Okay, in the military as well as in a government organizations, are always interested in cryptography method. Like in cryptography methods are like, if one person sends hello, then due to the security concern, they are not directly send this message. They uh, encrypt the message in some another form. Okay, in some another form. Let's take in this like x y p p z in this form, so that any other third party, like an enemy, is not able to understand this message, and the person to whom we want to send this message, only that person only able to understand that word, not the other third party. So in this is the whole cryptography. So let's take this example. Okay, that will be more interesting. So in military application, in some government organization use this method because it is a secure method of protecting data, as well as military security and government security. Let's suppose sender is there. Sender wants to send hello message, and sender encoded the message, encoded like he encoded the message into some form like xyppz, right? And he sent the message through some channel. Okay, channel is there, and now receiver is present here. If some other third party is there, then he is not able to understand what is it is. Through some hit and trial method, he is able to understand that 2p is there, it means in original message two same letters are there, but apart from this he is not able to understand what it does it mean. Now the receiver knows what is the meaning of this message hello. Now receiver received the message, received this message x x y p p z. Now the receiver know how to decode this message. He decode this message, and he finally knows this message original meaning is hello. Now after decode this message, he give back feedback to the sender. Yes, I received your message, send some other message to me. This is simple. Okay, so this is the whole communication environment in which sender sends the message and encoded it, and transmit the whole message with the help of some channel, and with the help of channel the message transmit and received by the receiver. Receiver then decode the message, decode the original message. The original meaning of this message is hello, and after getting this, he send the feedback to the sender. So this is the whole process of communication. In UGC NET June 2000, I guess 2013, this question is asked from this section. And the question is like, in the process of communication, arrange उन्होंने मतलब some elements are there, and you have to arrange those in a chronicle order. Okay, so in the question, like communicator is there, message is there, medium is there, effect is there, receiver is there. So you have to arrange in a chronicle order. So it is very simple. So first in the process of communication, first person is always a sender who sends the message, whether it is a sender or communicator, same thing. So first person is a sender. Now the second thing is message, the message he wants to send. So second thing is message. Third one is medium, or you can say channel, through which he transmits this message. Now the fourth one is receiver, who receive the message. Now the fifth one is feedback, or you can say effect, or you can say response, he gives back to the sender. So this is the chronicle order of the process of communication. So this is important, just remind it. Okay, now the next one is feature of communications. So we have different features of communication. Let's discuss them one by one. So first point is two or more persons. We have already discussed that for the effective communication, or for the communication, a minimum number of persons should be two, right? So listener is necessary to receive one's ideas, so at least two persons should be there. So this is the first feature of the communication. Now the next one is continuous process. Communication should be, it's a endless process, so it is a continuous process. Now the third one is circular process. Why it is a circular process? Because if this is a sender, if sender sends some message to receiver, then receiver send back the feedback to the sender. So this is circular ना, कि sender ने receiver को भेजा, receiver ने फिर sender को भेजा. So this is a circular process. Now the next one is exchange of ideas. In order to complete the process of communication, there must be exchange of ideas, feelings among two or more than two persons. Like, okay, so let's suppose you want to exchange some ideas to this person, or there are more persons are also there in this group. So the exchange of ideas is also a feature of communication. Now the next one is mutual understanding. This is very important. Why it is important? Because if sender and receiver should be in same pace, like they know the same language, common language is there, they have some common culture is also there. So receiver should receive the information in the same spirit with which it is being given by the sender. Okay, so next one is use of words and symbols. So there may be a many means of communications, like written, oral, symbolic, right? So we can use we use different forms of communications. Let's suppose हमारे घर में डोर बेल अगर रिंग करती है, तो वी गेट टू नो कि ओके कोई आया है ना. और अगर हम जा रहे हैं, अगर ट्रैफिक रेड लाइट होती है, तो वी नो दैट दिस इज सिंबल ऑफ कि हमें अब रुक जाना है. ग्रीन लाइट मतलब चलना है. कोई बोलता है स्टॉप, तो इट मीन्स रुक जाना. तो डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ वर्ड्स एंड सिंबल्स आर देयर. देयर डिफरेंट मीन्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशंस आर देयर, right? So these are the some features of communication.